Well, when I first moved into the area, I had started working with a different storage company, and CubeSmart took them over. And everything seemed fine at first. They even offered me a first free month rent. And if I were to switch units, I would get, of course, that first free month, and I would get their pricing as well as an additional 15% off. So I said, great, of course, you know. I moved 2 floors below my current unit, had a friend help me, took the day off so I could do all this because it's a lot of moving. And everything seemed fine for a while. I saved a little bit of money, and I had them take the money out of my account monthly. Well, I just recently got a postcard in the mail telling me that I was getting a rent increase. And with this increase in mind, it basically made it needless for me to do this whole move in the first place. So I was just very disappointed. The entire time that I was with my previous company, I never once had a rent increase. And when I started looking into it online, I found out that this was a very big issue with this company. Numerous people were complaining about the same issue, so I found I wasn't alone at all. So that was my biggest gripe. Besides that, the person that they had take over the front office was very unpersonable. There was somebody else working in the office one time. I had a friend make a payment for me. I wasn't in the area. And when I went back to complain about it not being posted to my account properly, she called the woman that is normally behind the desk. And I could overhear the conversation because it was either on speaker or so loud that I could hear it. I heard this woman call me a liar. And she said that, oh, she's probably making it up. And then she came to the office after about 15 minutes. And in that time, I was able to produce the receipt, and there was a lot of backpedaling involved. I I had called and I spoke to, I assume, the general manager about this. He was nice enough to give me a $25 credit. I don't even know if it was posted to my account. Besides that, thankfully I haven't seen this woman that I guess not only myself, but a few different clients were having issues with her. I guess over the process of them changing hands, a lot of people were saying that, during the month of the switchover, that their payment hadn't been properly credited to their account. And she was basically calling them all liars. Everyone had to produce a receipt. People that had been there for years and never had a single payment issue. So I saw this during my comings and goings there. And thankfully, I haven't seen her in the last few months. I don't know if she's still working there. I do have her name if you're interested. My last issue there is one time I went to make a payment, and the person that was working there was literally asleep behind the desk and snoring. I took a picture of it. Well, things seemed to be fine once everything was straightened out. I mean, it was a huge deal just changing the storage unit in the first place. I just wanted something that was the same size, maybe even a little bit smaller. And they had me change to about 4 different units before, they finally found one that was the right size. But it was like a huge process every time they found me a new unit. Like, they didn't actually just have me look and say okay or nay. They changed the paperwork every time. It was a hassle. So, I mean, dealing with her was trouble enough, but I just wanted it so, my unit was straightened out and my payment was the right amount, because that was another issue. And once that was settled, I was fine. I had it so my payment was being deducted from my account every month, so I didn't have to deal with these people anymore. But once the postcard came in the mail, that was like the last straw.